Hello Libra, this is Michelle from Divine Intuition and welcome to your monthly Teroscope reading of October 2019. So for this reading, I'm going to pull out 4 cards and each card is going to represent each week of the month of October. All right, so Libra, this is for the first week of October, second week, third week, and fourth week. All right, Libra, so let's see what's in store for you on the first week of October. We have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands speaks of quick communication, quick action, information coming in, speed. So you may be getting some text messages or any sort of communication, emails perhaps from an individual, from other people, and it could be quite positive for you, Libra. So there's positive communications coming forth, arrows are coming forth, perhaps arrows of love coming forth. So look forward for that, Libra. Looks like things are finally progressing for you. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of positive information. It could be quite quick, so you could be rushing, trying to get things done very quickly for you, Libra. Maybe things are just mobilizing at such a fast speed that it requires you to move quickly and take action. So I do feel like there's communication coming back and forth, like you giving communication to others and others giving it to you, but it's helping to progress certain things. It's allowing flow to take place, so lots of positive things coming in. Perhaps maybe now the universe is bringing forth opportunity for you, Libra, bringing forth new directions in your life. So probably you're going to be able to see other possibilities for yourself and where to go and where to aim, which path to go to, right? Maybe you were confused before, maybe you were a bit stagnant before, Libra, but because now things are just flowing so naturally and a lot of things are coming in quite quickly, maybe all at once, right? It kind of sucks that things don't come in a steady pace, right? It's like that's how the universe works sometimes. Sometimes there's nothing happening. It could be quite stagnant and then suddenly, bam, you just have like a collage of things just happening, and it could be quite overwhelming and quite enthusiastic, but you won't be that stressed about it. I will be quite exciting actually for you, Libra, but it could be a little bit overwhelming, okay? But it is quite positive. There's a lot of positive movements happening for you on the first week of October, so look forward for that for you, Libra, okay? So let's see what's in store for you on the second week of October. We have the Death card. So Death card speaks of things ending, things transforming, like transitioning, like you're going through a transition. It's almost as if you have to start letting go of your old self, an old identity of yours that you've been holding on to very tightly, Libra, holding on to that persona or way of living, you've been very attached to it, and it's very hard to let go of that part of yourself, to let go of that old identity. And the Death card is all about shedding that part of ourselves, that old part of ourselves, and transitioning into a new form, like transforming, like almost as if, a cocoon, getting out of the cocoon and becoming a butterfly, right? But in order to do that, you have to, you almost have to have like a death of your ego, or a death of an old part of you, in order to slowly transition into a new form, a form that is truly who you are. And that's going to take quite some time and a little bit of disattachment, and a little bit of, it is a bit sad when we let go of things. Things are ending. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's time to end a relationship, and an old way of living, and an old way of doing things. It just doesn't resonate with who you are now, okay? Whether it is regarding relationships, lifestyles, careers, just things that just don't resonate with you anymore. And it's time to let go of that, and it's time to end it so that you can progress into something new, progress into your new form, right? And maybe because things are moving quite quickly for you here, the universe is throwing a lot of things at you at once with all these arrows, with all these things coming with you, opportunities coming for you. It's going to be quite exciting, and it's going to push you. It's definitely going to push you to let go of the old, to let go of what no longer serves you, and allow things to die off, okay? So that you can progress into something new. At first, it feels a little bit empty to slowly let go of those part of yourself, those layers of your identity. It's hard to let go piece by piece, those layers, but as soon as that process is over and you allow yourself to be bare, like the trees, losing his leaves little by little and being bare, that moment could be quite empty, right? It can be quite an empty feeling. But then when spring hits, you're resurrected again. So that's when you can grow your leaves again and become a new form. Okay, Libra? And that's the message I'm getting is to let go of things and let things die and shed that part of yourself that doesn't serve you anymore. And I think with the Eight of Wands in the beginning, the first week of October, it's going to help push you to be able to let go of those things, okay? So let's see what's in store for you on the third week of October. We have the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about moving on from painful situations that have overwhelmed you emotionally, mentally. Perhaps things have been quite exhausting for you emotionally, maybe dealing with situations that require you to end things, okay? This can be quite emotional, actually. It's not that easy to let go of something that you were so comfortable with. It's your comfort zone, right? It's not that easy, so that can create quite an emotional turbulence within you. But it looks like things will calm down in the third week of October. You'll be a little more emotionally stronger. Still with pain, of course. You're still carrying some pain with you, but you have some support, some emotional support here, and pushing you towards a new direction, because letting go of the past is not easy, Libra. It's understandable that it's pretty hard to shed that skin, to let go of those attachments, to end certain things. But that transition, after that uncomfortable feeling that you're transitioning towards, which could be quite painful, this could be that feeling, that transitioning period. After that, though, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel like a new person, and after the pain, comes the rainbow. So that's what I feel. But you're definitely moving towards new territory. You're heading towards better grounds. You're more emotionally stable. There was a bit of a turbulent emotionally, mentally, okay, but things are calming down. The waters were turbulent, but now you're heading towards more calmer water, heading towards somewhere where you can be much more at peace and harmony, towards a new direction. So if things were a bit complicated in regards to your relationships, if things were a bit turbulent, right, because of the Death card energy, right, then things will start to calm down in the third week of October, and you'll be able to resolve things peacefully, and there'll be much more harmony now, okay? So let's see what's in store for you on the last week of October. We have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is about petty argument, competitions towards other people going against what you believe in, opposing forces. So there could be some competition for you in the end of the month, Libra. People probably pushing your buttons. So this is a moment where you really have to step back and be cool and collective towards the situation, right? Because you already dealt with some emotional situations, you're already having a hard time, going through this death process. So you don't really need more of these kind of like triggers and people are just pushing your buttons, I guess, right? People have their opinions and you have your opinions, it's better to respect each other's opinion. It's better to be the observer of the situation. Don't get involved in this vortex, in this little tornado with other people, or else you're going to get also emotionally involved in this and it's going to trigger you emotionally. And yeah, you don't want to be aggravated with all this situation happening, right? You want to be at peace, and it looks like you are striving towards better peaceful grounds. You don't want things to trigger you in that sense. So there may be people who are a bit competitive towards you, or perhaps just going against with what you're going, just not agreeing, that this isn't really much of a teamwork kind of energy. This is probably you're involved in a team that just nobody agrees with anything. Everybody disagrees and nobody works in harmony. Everybody just goes against each other. So this is not a good energy to be in. It's better to keep things balanced, and maybe you will help to keep things balanced, okay? Maybe you will help to keep things balanced. But definitely there is things happening for you, Libra. Quick movement, action, communication, new possibilities, new ventures, perhaps traveling. So that's going to be motivating you throughout the month, I feel. But you will have certain obstacles with these individuals, okay? Let's take out one more card. Usually don't take another card, but I feel like I take another card for you to get more information about this. Well, you have the Nine of Cups, so things are coming forth the way you want it to come forth. Like your wishes are coming true, basically. So you are satisfied with the situation that is happening. So even though there are petty arguments and things going against you, and disagreements and not really harmonizing the situation, looks like things will turn out in the end. Perhaps you'll put in the effort to make things work. So if you go against the energy, right? If you go against everything, then things won't really get resolved. You'll be in this vortex. You'll be involved in this vortex. But if you are the observer and just observing the situation and not really stimulating it even more or fueling this, and instead you are that individual that calms the situation down, balances everything out, and harmonizes everything out, you'll get what you wished for. You'll get what you desire. So that's the advice, is to handle situations like that, to create peace and harmony. Be that Libra that creates peace and harmony, that balance, the equilibrium. And I feel like if you do that, if you put that element into the situation where there's conflict, your wishes will come true. Things will be turning out the way that you want it to, and you'll be quite satisfied with the outcome, okay, Libra? So that's the messages for you. Let's see what Work Your Light has to say for you for this month of October. Let's see what your spirit guides and angels have to say for you for this month of October. Spirit guides and angels. Now this relates to the Five of Wands. So it says here, boundaries. See, Libra, you have to start creating boundaries for yourself. People can take advantage of you, okay? People can step on you, okay? You are the one that keeps the peace, but if people keep stepping on you this way, things will never progress, and you have to put your foot down, okay? It says here, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, so you have to show respect. You have to show, not you show respect, they have to respect you, Libra. You have to start demanding respect for yourself, okay? Don't allow people to cross the line, basically. And I think that's what it's saying, is that you really have to be like this individual, right? Balanced, emotionally. I feel like that's her chakras balanced. I think you are quite a balanced individual, a quite peaceful individual. But people take advantage of that. People take advantage of you and step on you, and because they know perhaps how you're like. And you have to establish boundaries. You cannot allow people to step on you like that and take advantage of you like that. You have to step, you have to step up your ground. You have to stop them from opposing you like this, okay? Make sure you show them that they have to respect you. They can't take advantage of you this way. And I think if you show these people what you're made of, in a balanced, harmonious way, demanding respect doesn't mean you have to be aggressive about it. Showing yourself, of who you are as an individual, okay, and demanding respect. And if people cross the line, you have to communicate with them. I think the key here is communication, is being bold and direct in your communications, okay? Not aggressive, but just being direct and being bold. I think by acting like this, you'll be able to establish boundaries, and you'll make it clear to the people around that you're dealing with how they should act towards you and how they should not act towards you. I think everybody should establish boundaries, right? Now, we can be nice and generous and compassionate in a certain level, but some people just take advantage of that. And so we need to learn to love ourselves, see our self-worth, and value our way of being. And by doing that, you'll be able to not only respect yourself, but others will start respecting you if you start showing that. But first, you have to respect yourself and love yourself and know your worth, because once you do that, then you can show it to people, and you can show it and tell them in a very nice way, but bold and direct, that they can't cross certain boundaries, okay? They can't cross the line. And that's how you'll establish respect for yourself, Libra, okay? All right, Libra, so that's the message for you for the month of October. I hope you enjoyed this reading of October 2019. If you like this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. I'll also leave a link below for my Instagram page. I'm posting a daily card reading every day. Right now it's just the oracle cards, but then later on I'm going to be posting tarot cards. So I'll be posting a daily card reading there. So I'll leave the link below and you can visit me there, okay? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.